See, Thomson 8, 16, 64. Eastern Suburbs 7, 11, 53. Both sides have been a fair bit accurate in front of the goals today. And, well, I suppose you could say either one could have had the game wrapped up. As the umpire holds the ball aloft, up they go. Wilkins got the tap down. It's sharked, though, by the big fella Ferguson. Goes onto his left foot, wobbles the ball forward. Coming out to meet at that time was the Eastern Suburbs forwards. Comes to Pat Burns, gets it to Wilkins. He wasn't ready for the handball, but he ended up buttering up and got it and kicked it back into the centre of the ground where we see Sheridan take the mark. Sheridan goes onto his right boot, kicks a football forward. Could have been a free kick to Karamotto, but the umpire saw it the other way as the mark was taken by the rubber man, Andrew Atchison. He kicks the ball out to the wing. Up they go. Sherwell, good mark. Umpire said you may have the mark. Sherwell comes into the centre half forward position, looking for McFarlane. Couldn't find him. Comes out where we see coming on the ground was Shane Bailey. Came on just after half time, but his kick's been marked just shy of the centre. Half forward flanked by Wilkins. He gets a handball out to his teammate. Burns goes onto it. Kicks one of those ones that goes higher than it goes long, but it's roved off the pack by Gardner. Well, he gets it across to Ardo onto his left foot and goes bang, and that's the start they needed.
That's beautiful. That was the context of Trevor Tucker's address at three-quarter time when he said to the Thomson Tigers, we must make them pay on the scoreboard. We have kicked 4-8 in the third quarter. We haven't made them pay. So when we go forward, we must make sure of the goals.
Well, 9 goals, 16. That's 70 points in total to Eastern Suburbs 7, 11, 53. And that's on Buckley's The Gaming Centre scoreboard. That was what they wanted. Thomson wasn't.
That's what. Yeah, they needed that for a start. Yeah. Ball's thrown in the air. Big men clash. Wilkins knocks it forward. Ball's picked up by the Eastern Suburbs boys. They kick it back to centre half forward. The rubber man comes over the top. Off hands to... who's that? Wolferton. Wolferton kicks out to the wing to Arto. Arto was a bit quiet that quarter, Noel, so maybe he'll come into his own here. He's got a lot of pace and a lot of talent, and we need him to produce at the moment. They've also asked Plugger for a 2-goal effort if he possibly could.
That'd suit me down the ground. I'd be pretty happy with that.
You'd be right on the money. Ball's thrown in. Mick O'Leary sharks the ruck. It's handballed out onto the half-forward line. Timmy Gardner running hard at the body. Bucko has gone. You are gone, son. Timmy Gardner's given this young fellow a bit of a lesson today. I think he remembers last time they played.
Mark Buckingham, he was well collared that time. It was a good tackle. And I think they are falling down across half forward at this stage. Eastern Suburbs comes back into the centre with the football. But Mick O'Leary's there.
He's come into it. That's a great smother by the Thomson side. Fanning picks the spill up. Chip kick towards the Bear. He's missed the football. It's handball back. Fanning taps it wide again. Good play to Matty Gardner. Matty Gardner kicks up to centre half forward. The ball spills free. Eastern Suburbs kick it back. Pat Burns is the only one there. Gets a bad bounce.
Two bad
bounces. He'll butter up to it. Don't worry about that. On the ground as he usually handballs the ball out. Wilkins is free. Long kick down towards the half-forward line. Stevie Ardo must back into the pack here, which he does do successfully.
He's being held in.
Highland has got the footy anyway, and he's away. He's handballed in front of him. Eastern Suburbs through the agency of their coach. There's one too high. It's a pretty weak effort, that, from the umpire. But anyway, that's one too high, and we've got Shane Evans takes the free kick. Kicked it down to the wing position. Got a punch, boys. Ball spills to the back of the pack. Buckingham paddles the ball along in front of him. Matty Gardner puts his head down. Picks the ball up good, and he's got to be paid around the neck. It's got him in headlock.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was a very courageous piece of play from Gardner.
He put his body right on the line there, Matty. And
he's got up. Look, he's feeling the effect.
That's all right. You just you win them and wear them. That's the whole thing. Ball's thrown in the air, and the big men fly. Ferguson and Wilkins. The ball comes to a disputed pack situation. Flipped on by the Eastern Suburbs boy. Sandals got it. Poleaxe down the ground. Oh, geez, he was a bit stiff. He never got a free kick there, wasn't he? That was a bit high.
Oh, it was after the kick too.
Camarotto takes it around the neck. There's another. They're a bit stiff there, Eastern Suburbs. In the back to Thomson. These umpires have put the whistle away.
Wolfen.
Oh, he's pulled that out.
Wolverton should have been paid a free kick, and he's gone the other way, and he's gone against the rubber man.
Oh, I think it was because of the 3 that they should have got before.
Yeah, Camerotto's going to take the shot on goal.
That's what I can't understand about these umpires. They let 3 free kicks go and then pluck one.
Yeah,
but anyway,
that's the way it goes.
that's the way it is. Camerotto, they're hard to kick from there, but he's only 20 metres out, and he should have no trouble in slotting them through. Sliding it through, he lines them up deliberately. He's kicked a lot of goals when he was out at Anarchy, so he should, and Newcombe, you should know where they are. Right foot kick, stabs at the football, and I'd suggest that split the woodwork.
Yep.
So, we've got a game on our hands here.
We have so. 59 plays 70. Still 11 points in it, same as the margin was at half time.
What would be your prediction from here? No, what do you
Well, I've
think?
gone for the Suburbs. I'm sticking with them.
Are you?
Yep.
That's the end of your life membership.
Oh, well.
No, that's fair enough. Each to their own. I just won't talk to you anymore.
Buckley's Gaming Centre final quarter scoreboard 9-16-70. Thomson, Eastern Suburbs 8-11-59.
Oh, we're a chance here. Matty Gardner runs onto the footy and misses from 5 metres out. I cannot believe that.
He was trying to steer it through instead of
He
kicking
was
it.
10 metres clear and misses from 5 metres out. Now, that is unforgivable.
Wouldn't want to get done by less than a goal, mate.
Oh, Jesus, I can't believe that.
9-17.
Unbelievable. Kicked it on his wrong foot and missed from 5 metres out. I can't believe it.
He was clear too, wasn't he? Straighten up.
Didn't have to straighten up. He was running right through the middle of the goal.
9-17-71, 8-11-59. Buckley's a Gaming Centre final quarter scoreboard as we see the Sandal take the ball off the pack. Roved it well, gets it up there, and in the way for Thomson that time was Chrissy Martin, and he bundled it over the boundary line on the outer wing.
That was it. I know you shouldn't dwell on something like that, but it was inexcusable.
Happens.
Jesus, it's happened 17 times today. Jesus.
16 because one didn't make the distance.
Oh, that's what it was.
Anyway, the ball's been tapped
What's
away,
here?
and I think you'll find there's a free kick against the big fella from...
Get it back, Aaron. They're not going to pay it.
Against Ferguson.
Yeah. Ferguson uses his big buttocks and pushes...
I think he had hold of his jumper that time.
Yeah,
Anyway, Wilkinson gets the handball over to Fanning. Fanning comes through the centre of the ground, looking for, but not being able to find his teammate. But the ball has come back to McFarlane, gone away from McFarlane again. That time we saw Barry Cheetahs drop the football, and the umpires come in and said, no, we'll ball it up. And getting up off the ground is Steve Campbell from the Suburbs side. Umpire throws the ball in the air. Big Wilco goes up. Fergie used his body well. Come down that time nicely to Barry Cheetahs. He got a high kick. Nobody could mark it. Mick O'Leary roves it off the pack well, but gee, it was well. He was well tackled. And Mocko Stevenson. That's not Mocko Stevenson, is it? It is. What's he doing up the ground?
Actually, someone said to me at half time they were surprised that he never. And there's another one around the neck. That is twice around the neck, and that was definitely around the neck. There's no doubt about that. You can't complain about that, H. This bloke's that big. They don't, they should try and tackle him around the waist instead of around the neck.
3/4 time scores around the ground while we're waiting for this. Thomson, we know that one. Belmont Lions 4-10, West 16-14, Cryo 3-10, Bannockburn 16-16. Werribee Centrals 8-9, being beaten by North Geelong 9-7. Belpost Hill 13-9, leading Anarchy 9-6. Couple of turn-ups there, Mitch.
There is a couple of turn-ups. That puts a cat amongst the pigeons.
There's another goal to Camerotto.
Camerotto, yes, another goal to him. This puts a cat amongst the pigeons. A couple of bad passages of play by the Thomson football side. Matty Gardner's miss could be vital. I know you shouldn't dwell on one, but that was an absolute shocker.
It was. 9-11-65 plays 9-17-71. So there's exactly one goal in it.
One goal. Ball's thrown in the air. Wilkins and Ferguson go for it. Ball comes out to Wilkins, and that's got to be around the neck umpire. Timmy Gardner picks it up out to Fanning. Fanning snaps it long. There's a good mark there by Eastern Suburbs, and that was not Buckle because he's number 5. Peters, I think it is. Timmy jumps up in the air. Pat Burns picks the ball up on the ground. That's got him by the throat, my dear. You obviously cannot see umpire, I'm afraid.
Sun was in his eyes, I
The
think.
sun was in your eyes.
Pat got up smiling to him as if to say, well, what about that?
I can't believe it.
That was higher than the one on
Yeah.
Camerano,
Well,
actually.
Camerano was caught by the collar.
You can't do that.
Pat's tongue was pulled out of his throat. He's tried to force through. That's too high. Once again, Eastern Suburbs too high that time. I don't think these blokes can see. Got to go hard here. That's good play by both sides. Mick O'Leary and Aaron Bradley. Very good. Both went hard at the footy.
Stevenson against Ferguson.
Wilkinson.
Comes to Wilkinson.
Yeah.
He kicks the ball high. No one can mark it. Oh, yeah, lovely mark taken that time. Good mark in defence taken by the Eastern Suburbs boy there. And that is Shane Evans. Evans gets the ball. He plays on, but I tell you what, Stevie Ardo's dispossessed him.
Run
and
right
that's
in,
going to
Stevie.
cost them the game. I'm going to tell you that
right
right
in,
now.
Stevie. Put the ball around his
He
back.
nearly missed it.
You've got to be kidding. What sort of a lair is that? He does wear purple boots, do I know that? I can't believe that. What would you do that for?
Incredible.
If he had missed that, I would have jumped down there and dragged him off the ground.
I reckon
myself.
you would have just jumped straight out the window then.
He's run along, had 4 bounces, picked the ball up in his right hand, handed it round behind him, behind his back, picked up his left hand and put it through the goals. I can't believe. You lair.
Did you see that, Brett?
Oh, Jesus. Stevie, we don't do that at Tigerland. They might do it at St Mary's. We just kick the goals.
Well, there it is, mate.
There it is on the Buckley's Gaming Scanner scoreboard. 10-17 Thomson, 77 to Eastern Suburbs, 9-11-65. Ball's thrown in the air. Wilkins gains possession. Hacked out of the pack by Eastern Suburbs. Pat Burns down on the footy. Onto the boot. Kick towards the half-forward line. Christian McFarlane gets a hand to it. Will kick it well, Macca. Straight to big plugger Cowans, who leads hard and takes a grab on his chest. Marks it with his foot. And the coach has asked for a 2-goal effort for Plugger Cowans this quarter. He said, we need 2, Plugger. So we've just got to see what happens here. Hopefully he can slot it through. He's only 30 yards out directly in front. So let's hope, Noel, that he's got his kicking boot on. He's kicked 4 already today. I think 4-2, hasn't he?
He's kicked 4. He's kicked 4 too, yeah.
And, we'll see how he goes here. Comes in. Left foot kick at goal, and that is straight through the centre. No doubt about that. No doubt at all. That's a good goal.
I wasn't confident you were.
No, that was straight through. Noel, I could see it.
Well,
Shadow
I
on the post. I just hope he kicks that other one. So you win the bet.
That's it. 11-17, 83. Plays 9-11-65, and we have been travelling about 10 minutes.
About 10 minutes. There's still plenty left in this game. I wouldn't get too excited. It's been a game that's ebbed and flowed, but I don't think Eastern Suburbs have been in front for a while, Noel, to be quite truthful.
Well, you know why I went for Eastern Suburbs?
Because everyone else went for Thomson?
No. They beat Thomson by 11 goals in round 1.
And they actually were, I would suggest, the best side that we have played, without a doubt. Ardo burst through the centre. Long raking kick towards Cowans, but over his head. And it's marked down there by... They've got a new full back. He's kicked towards the half-forward line. Sheridan has taken a good mark there. He obviously thinks it's time for the coach to do something, and no doubt he's capable of doing it. He tries to back off him, and he does. He runs away onto the left foot. Long kick. Stein butters up. Here's a go.
Mocker.
It's, Mocker. They've got Mocker down there. I can't believe that.
Mocker Stevenson's just drilled it.
This game's still open, still well alive. Good play by Adam Sheridan there. Very, very good. He looked like he backed off his man, played on, and kicked a long raking kick. Stein dived at it, missed the ball, and Mocker ran onto it. That's probably a fair old case for keeping your feet. No.
Yep.
And this game's still alive. It's 83 plays 71. Thomson in front.
And the fullback down there is John Stefanovski.
That's it.
And he was actually picked a fullback, but he never started there.
That's right.
Anyway, coming through the centre of the ground is Mick O'Leary, well caught. Puts it out in front of Ardo, kicked it off the ground very cleverly, but coming straight across there was Andrew Hill for the Suburbs.
What's happened here? There's something on. There's a free kick behind the plate, Ardo.
Stevie Ardo's been dealt with.
Peters, he remembered that pat on the buttocks. Remember when he got sent off?
You know what it was for? A shepherd off the ball, but it was too high.
Yeah, Peters remembered that pat on the buttocks that he got. Give him another pat on the buttocks. 50 metres out. He's a chance here, Stevie. Does kick the ball a long way.
Is it a true 50 metres?
Oh, it's a Thomson 50 metres.
Right.
About 48,
Same
45. He's gone for the pass here to Sherwell. It's hit him on the head. I can't believe that. Sheridan once again gains possession of the ball. He's trying his hardest, Sheridan. Big barrel down to centre half forward. There's a push in the back. Push in the back.
Just
yeah,
silly.
That was silly because he had the right position to take the mark. And one thing I'd do if I was Stevie Ardo is not pass it because he hasn't hit one target yet today. He's always kicked it over the head. Peacock comes in. Long raking kick to Sherwell. Sherwell, good effort. Spuddy Highland's got the footy. Ardo once again in there. Well done, Stevie. He's still in there hard. Good boy. Pack of players.
Yeah, good decision.
He's having a fair old crack, Stevie Ardo. He's obviously a bit dirty on himself for missing that target up there.
Yeah, well.
Ball's thrown in the air. Big men fly. Good knock by Ferguson. Out to the Thomson player gets possession. He falls over.
Going to him.
Eastern Suburbs gain possession. Oh, here he is, the danger man. He's handball over the top to Mocker, and Mocker's stabbed at the footy.
Oh, good work.
Yes, very good, Glennie Elliott. Ruder went to ground trying to hold onto his arm to kind of free kick. Kind of free kick out of the umpire, and Elliott stayed on his feet and punched the ball over the line for a throw in.
And he's also done the right thing by coming back. Stay there, Steiny.
Yeah, you've got to pick him up.
Pick up Mocker Stevenson.
Yeah. He's been dangerous down there, Noel. Ball's thrown in, knocked by Ruder, kicked out here. I knew this was going to happen. Ferguson and Highland. Highland, the small man. Ferguson, the big man. Well done, Stein. Mocker's got it here.
Oh,
good
smother.
Well done. Out to Sherwell. Oh, Spuddy. Spuddy's kicked out on the full. He was looking for Shirley, but it's kicked out in the full. Ball comes in board towards the centre. Sean O'Leary takes possession of the footy, passes it to Sheridan. Sheridan takes a mark in front of Burns, which he was always going to do, seeing he was so much bigger and stronger, had the front position. Sheridan, give this a nudge, I'd suggest.
He can kick a ball, Mick.
Yeah, he's a beautiful, very good player, Adam. Very good player. Lines him up on the 50-metre line, so he's going to kick from the true 50.
He's going to pass it then. He mustn't be confident.
Isn't he? Yeah.
But he'd do that easy.
He's going to have a crack at it anyway now. He hasn't got much option.
This is where the problem. He's run out to the right and he's dragged it back, and by doing that, I think he's cost himself probably 3 or 4 yards.
Oh, it's a good punch away there. Oh, there's a good punch up. Eastern Suburbs gain possession of the ball. It's given inboard. Snap for goal. Punch is wanted. Well done, Aitchison punches the ball.
Oh,
good play there by that was very, very well done by Wolfenden. Wolfenden's kick.
Marked by Shane Bailey.
This is a crucial stage of the game here. They're both having a real crack, and Aitchison takes a great grab over the
Rubber man!
Eastern Suburbs, I think they're throwing the dice for the last time, Noel. They're really having a go here, trying to break that little bit of a leeway that the Thomson Footy Club have got.
They led in the first quarter and a half, and then Thomson got the break, and they've sort of held that 11 foot. It's a terrible
targets. That's bloody terrible.
Terrible handball that time from the Bear. Rick Humphries to Fanning. He went back in.
We've got a lucky free kick here.
Yeah.
Sherwell.
It's going to go to Sherwell, but there was one to Fanning as well, so...
Keep running, Steiny. That's what you do. You don't just stop there. Keep running if you're going to run. Take him out of the play.
Mocker being dragged off it. Jesus. He's dragged him up the ground, though.
Yeah, he's dragged him up the ground. Here's Peters out here on his own.
Shorty Peters is back on.
Yep.
Stevenson with the football. Kicks it out to the half-forward flank. Up they go. Nobody can... Yeah, Loughton nearly took the mark. It was probably come off the Thomson bloke's hands. It was a good call by the umpire because it really wasn't a mark. And the ball's been bottled up.
I thought he would have paid it, no?
I think it might have came off...
Yeah, I didn't think it was a mark, but I thought he might have paid it.
Yeah, I think it came off Bradley's hands. Anyway, up they go. This time we see Wilkins get the tap down. Pat Burns gets a handball across to his teammate. He kicks a football further into the centre of the ground.
McFarlane's a chance here.
McFarlane's caught that. Very good call, Mitch. You called it before he did it. And McFarlane's got the football. He's got leading Cowans, but he hasn't ignored it. Bang! Too high for him. Just too high. Could have been a free kick that time, but not to be played.
Oh, here's a chance.
The ball's hit the deck. Oh, well done by the Eastern Suburbs. Comes out to Peters. Peters can't handle it. Too hot for him. He ducks, weaves, gets around his opponent. Then he...
Oh, done well. Hold the footy, umpire. Spuddy Island, look at this. He's just whacked Ardo again. Spuddy Island runs in towards goal, and there's a chip, Matty Gardner, and he's copped one right in the old proboscis. A beautiful punch right in the bugle. It's got to be 50 metres. Don't run out to him, trainers. Don't run out to him. Oh, well, Matty's got a chance to make amends for that goal that he missed from 5 metres out, but he hasn't moved. He's copped a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, dear, oh, dear. Who's standing next to him? Plug's standing next to him. He wants to kick that 6-goal goal.
What's going on here? What's
He's copped one. He got when he took the mark, he got belted in the head.
He's saying, what'll I do? He's just
Yeah, get up,
down.
Matty, and kick the goal. You're a left footer.
Is it Matty Gardner?
Yeah. They do not complain, they correct. They do not deplore, they act. They do not lament, they lead.
Who's this? Successful people.
Successful people.
He's getting up, mate.
He'll get up. That was said to the boys at
taking
3/4
off.
time. Oh, he copped a good one, I can tell you. Right in the jaw.
Tell you what. He's holding his jaw.
Yeah, the old eyes up. Come on, Matty, you're all right.
He said, give it to me.
Yeah,
I'll
he'll
get me
kick
name
the
in the
goal.
paper.
Yeah, he's pushed the trainer away.
Yeah.
Come
Well,
on.
Get your hand off.
Yeah, the trainer. What's wrong with me? No, he's taking him off. Get off the plugger.
Oh!
The money's on this one. Well, I'll be happy to play it. I hope he kicks it.
Is he 6 and he puts
Yeah.
it through? No
And
worries.
that's exactly what he's
You
done,
worry
straight
about
through
that.
the centre. Don't
Oh,
run to
God.
plugger, run to Matty Gardner. He's the bloke who took the mark
Yeah.
as he staggers off the ground. He's not looking too well, Matty, to tell you the truth. Oh, he'll be all right. He'll be all right. Ricky Humphrey's back on. Good game effort there, and the Eastern Suburbs bloke just pole-axed him, that was all.
3 goals in it now.
No worries. Right, you're right.
Buckley's Gaming Centre scoreboard. Thomson 12-17-89, leading Eastern Suburbs by exactly 18 points, which is 10-11-71, and that's on the final quarter scoreboard brought to us by Buckley's. And I think
How far in are we now?
we have been travelling now 20 minutes.
20 minutes, so it's 3 goals. The ball's coming out of the centre from Eastern Suburbs. Oh, Jimmy Gardner's copped one terribly high. He's been pinged for holding the ball.
And he
Play
can't
on.
play the advantage. Good
Aitchison
punch.
punches the ball away beautifully, and it comes out to
Good
the half-back
punch.
flank. Yeah, I don't know. He did probably get tackled, but he got tackled terribly high. So, anyway, that doesn't matter. You don't mind what happens as long as the umpires don't have an influence on the game. I'll tell you, someone who has is Ferguson. He's been very good since he come on. Ball's kicked to centre half forward. Peacock runs at it. O'Leary is taken
tackle.
down by
Trip.
I think he might have slipped down his leg.
Not deliberate.
No, not deliberate. No, not deliberate. So he doesn't get 50 metres.
All sent off.
No.
He slipped in the tackle.
Yeah, he slipped in the tackle. I reckon he's just ankle tapped him a little bit, probably, as he slipped down the leg. Now, Mick O'Leary should kick this.
Oh, there'll be no question about
Yeah.
that. Mick O'Leary, he's a good kick and he's an accurate kick.
Yeah, so he's about 30 metres out, directly in front. Vital goal for the Eastern Suburbs side. And he
Tell you what,
has
he's
kicked
made a
it,
liar
he's
of us.
hooked it to the left. And that is a point. That's a bad miss.
He's played all right since half time.
I think Bradley has been his direct opponent who would have beaten him, I would have thought. But,
definitely in the first half.
Yeah, and I think he's probably beaten Bradley in the second half.
Yeah.
But, Mick O'Leary's a sensational player, and I would have expected him to be more dominant than what he has been, to be quite truthful. Aitchison jumps up and takes a great mark. There's a bloke that's played well, mate. He's been very good, and he kicks to a running Gardner. Over his head, Buckles got him by the arm, and Gardner just takes his man out, handballs the ball up. Ardo falls over, handballs it on. Christian McFarlane is in the back. Oh, and there's a push in the back. Ricky Humphreys has got that out. And with Sherwell kicks back squares the ball up. Great tackle by Highland. Plugger Cowans charges out. Eastern Suburbs grab it. This fella's been fairly good since he's been there too. Bailey.
Yeah.
Bailey has been good. Sees Buckle on the left. Decides to go to the right-hand side of the game. Fanning pushes back. Kiao. Ivor Sandel picks it up. Runs away onto the left foot. Camerado hips.
Backed himself.
Aitchison out of the way. Great play by Glennie Elliott there. He punches ahead. Well done, Jason Stein, who gets in, and that was a very soft free kick because Steiny created that, to tell you the truth. Yeah. Very soft.
Didn't even get him in the back of the side.
Yeah, that's right. That's a terrible kick.
It is.
That's a kick by Aaron Bradley straight to...
it's a kick of the tide, man.
Yeah, straight to Hill. Hill kicks the ball long towards centre half forward. Stein puts his hand... And that's a bit too high, Chrissy Martin. But anyway, out it comes. Good hands by Peacock. Peacock out to Highland. Highland...
Bad luck.
Bad luck. Just tries to take a mark. Sean O'Leary's in there with Stevie Ardo. This is a good game of footy, played in real good spirit, to tell you the truth.
It is. It's been good, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been excellent.
Yeah.
Sherwell and Ferguson go up. Sherwell grabs the ball. On to Burke. Burke tackles. Paddy Burns has been in on top of it all day and been very, very good.
Yeah.
It's a good game of footy. This is what you like to see at GDFL level.
It is.
This is really the qualifying final, Noel, to tell you the truth.
It's an 8-point game to Thomson.
Yeah, we've had 3 of them in 3 weeks.
Yeah, you have. Up they go. This time we see Ferguson give it a little nudge to Sherwell, but he got the tap away, but Pat Burns has been wrapped up, and this time too high.
Yeah. I think what happens to Pat, he gets on the wrong side of the umpires, Noel. Yeah.
He fed it off to Gardner, and he just burst his way through with strength, as we see...
McFarlane takes a good grab. Good... Oh, my God, umpire!
Kicked the goal.
He's kicked it anyway. Stevie Ardo's kicked it.
Yeah.
Stevie, I think that might just about have shut the gate, Noel, to tell you the truth.
I think you're right.
I don't like to say that very early.
No, that's
but,
it.
This is on the Geelong Ladder scoreboard. Thomson Football Club have gone to 13-17. 95 to Eastern Suburbs 10-12-72.
Hang on, we've changed the name of the scoreboard.
Oh, well, my old mate Joffa, he's the man that sells the plastic lattice. He comes from 67 Little Fine Street, South Geelong. Hell of a nice fellow.
Mitch has just changed the scoreboard.
Oh, sorry, it's a bucket. They got plenty bucklers.
You got to give him a run for them, mate.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you just have a bit of fun, mate.
Suburbs got that one out of the centre clearly. Good mark, punch away by Aitchison. Backed up by Stein, sweeping around the back, gets it out to Fanning. Overrun a ball, absolutely laziness. O'Leary was held on to without it, and the umpire agrees with me against Fanning.
Don't give away 50s, Daniel.
Playing like his old man now, giving away free kicks.
Oh, I know. He's missed a lot of footy, so he's going to be all right. He'll be a very good player by the time the finals come around.
Comes in there to where we see...
Fergie.
Yeah.
He's been good, Fergie. Been good since he come on, I think.
He has.
Passed it in to Camerotto. Camerotto's taken a mark. What's he done here? 50 metres for a clip across the ear. These umpires, that was probably there. These umpires have done a great job today, Noel.
They have, haven't they?
They certainly have.
This is Johnny Tatnell. No, it's not. This is the umpire. This is Tony Brooks.
Tony Brooks. That was there, I think.
Of course it was. The umpire's done the right thing there.
Yeah. You don't want anyone, doing anything stupid at the end of the game, getting reported or anything like that. But there's still time here, I think. What's the time?
78 plays 95.
78
We've been travelling... we've been travelling 28 minutes. I think it's beyond them now.
Hey, Dale, find out how long we've got to go, will you? 4 minutes.
There you go, 4 minutes to go. 11, 12, 78 plays 13, 17 on the what scoreboard?
On the Jeff Golightly Geelong Ladder scoreboard, 67 Little Fine Street, South Geelong. Phone number 0352217242 or after hours on his mobile 019438556 431856. I apologise.
As a big fella got the tap down. Gardner makes the most of it too. Bursts out of the centre, pumps it up to Cowans. The sun's in his eyes, can't see the football. Hits the deck, sweeping out the back. That time we find the Eastern Suburbs boys. Comes out looking for O'Leary, punched away for him by Bradley. And
Shearer will get that.
Kicks it up. He kicked it up into the commentary box, I think. Mitch leant over, tried to mark it, but it was unsuccessful. And
it's double down on the 9.
Gardner kicks the ball back up there. They can't do anything with it. Hits the deck. Hell for mine without the football. The umpire, you wouldn't believe it. He's actually agreed with me as we see Berkey with the football. David Burke with that brand new jumper. Oh, no, hang on, they're not brand new.
No, they will be soon. V-Line Passenger Services.
Okay. He kicks it up there looking for
McFarlane.
He couldn't take the football. Going across there was the Shane
He's got it now, mate. And here is a banana, and he slotted it. Oh, no, he hasn't.
He comes through and forces it through for a point. That would have been the sealer.
Yeah, it would have been. Still a little time to go here. Jesus, everyone's starting to shiver down there, and then blokes drinking cans. All shivering.
Why would you drink a can of beer if you're shivering?
I don't know. So
I've
you'd
done
have to test your sanity. I'd just like everyone who's listening to Country FM to flash their lights and give us a wave up here in the God, I'm blinded by the light as the ball's kicked in from full back. Once again, Stein spoils. Well, he's been good. Out to Gardner. Gardner just steps around a player, handballs it off. Eastern Suburbs gain possession. Don't get too fancy, boys. It's not over yet. O'Leary is on the wing. Sean O'Leary, chased by Ardo. It's 3 bounces, 4 bounces. Steady, shoots at goal and has kicked a miraculous goal. Now, that was, we don't want to relax here. There's still a couple of minutes to go. It's 4 minutes, still 4 minutes to go. They've just come up and told us, so there's still plenty of time here.
Well, you want to know something?
What?
I reckon there's 2 minutes to go.
You reckon there's 2 minutes to go? Time on.
There's
been a few goals kicked this quarter. We can't get lazy here. This has been a great game of football by 2 very spirited sides. And, whilst there's got to be a winner and a loser, there's only 2 goals in this, Noel. This is a nothing game at the moment.
12-12, 84, plays 13-18, 96. And that's on the Buckley's Gaming Centre scoreboard and the Geelong Lattice Company scoreboard.
Yeah, that's it. Eastern Suburbs get the ball forward. It's picked up by Wolferton, who's been fairly handy down there in the back line. Punches it forward towards, kicks it forward towards Ricky Humphrey, who's had a bit of a dirty day, Rick. But one thing about Ricky, he always keeps having a crack.
I'll tell you what, Stevie Ardo waited for that then.
Yeah.
And he shouldn't have.
No.
It's a tired man that does that.
Yeah, he's run a lot, Stevie.
He's played well. I'm not knocking him.
Yeah.
Played very well. Ball comes back in a play up. We see Big Wilkins go up against Fergie. Fergie actually won that tap down. It goes to the sandal. He can't do anything with it. Oh, in the back for mine. Thomson comes back, kick forward, and Bailey.
This bloke has chopped us.
Shane Bailey played well since coming on at half time. Goes to the outer side wing, looking for his teammate there in Cheetahs. He can't find it. It's well fisted away for him by Craig Wolferton. He's played all right, Wolferton.
Yeah, he has played well. Yeah. But that was Aaron Bradley who fisted it away. Was
I made it up.
I know you did, because he kicked to Mick O'Leary. Well done, Spuddy Highlands. Spuddy Highlands.
It is.
Yeah. As he runs, 2 bounces. Long kick, Christian McFarlane. Yep. Yes, this is the sealer. This will be the sealer. This will be the sealer. Well, it doesn't matter whether it's a goal or a point. This will be the sealer.
You can't seal a game with a point.
Why? 3 kicks? You win them by a point, so you must be able to seal them.
That's fair enough.
Oh, no, he should kick this. He's kicked a couple, Christian. He should kick this. Straight through the high diddle goes the goal. And he runs in and bumps his opponent, which he's no need to do.
Actually, that's his 3rd.
Yeah, he's kicked 3. He scrounged a couple early. I don't think he's been a great player, but he's a target for us all the time. Yeah. And, I think his opponent has been Hill, hasn't it? And Hill's played a fairly solid game, I think. Yeah, but Christian McFarlane's kicked 3 goals and been a good contributor. Yes, this will change the complexion of the ladder a little bit if Anarchy get beat.
Yeah, but, I wouldn't rely on that, mate.
No, I'm just saying, if they do, they were well down at 3/4 time.
I reckon they're the danger side to go out. There you go.
Well, I don't think they'll go out, but I think they could slip to 4th or 5th.
14-18, 102 plays 12-12, 84. 18 points again in it. I think it's beyond them now. Mitch.
Well, we'd like to think so. Yep. 1 minute to go. The report comes up. Buckle gets the football, tackled by Highland, pushed out towards Kiao, the sandal. It's picked up by the Eastern Suburbs players. Getting fairly dark. We might have to turn the lights on. Aitchison is in correct position here. Punches the ball away. Timmy Gardner, best man on the ground for mine. Forces his way through. Yes, Mitch. I am actually. Handballs it off. Gives it to Elliott. Elliott kicks it out. Up to Aitchison, second best man on the ground.
I'm still making me own.
I know that. Kicks it up to Sherwell. Sherwell takes the good mark. No, he's 4th. He's been very good. They've all been good. Both sides have had a lot of good players. The ball's kicked long into Cowans. If he kicks 7, do I get my money back? It's handballed off by Eastern Suburbs. Eastern Suburbs force the ball from the half-back line. Ball's... Bucko gets it. There's a bird on the ground. I think there's a bird been killed by the ball. Look at that.
It's a boot.
Is it a boot? Oh, well, here he is, Timmy Gardner again. I thought we'd struck a bird.
Actually, I've seen that happen.
Yeah?
Can't be... that player there in Young Hill couldn't do anything.
There's the
with it.
siren. The siren sounds. Tommy Tigers are victorious at the Godfrey Street Reserve.
They are, so.
A very good game, Noel. Both sides are to be commended. They played very, very well, and great effort by both sides.
Yep. First thing we'll do is do the goal kickers.
Goal kickers.
For the winning team, 3 to McFarlane, 1 to Fanning, 1 to Ardo, and 6.
Predicted by you, Noel.
Predicted by me at the start of the game that Mark Cowan would kick 6 goals, and he did exactly that, courtesy of
Matty Gardner,
who went off the ground and let him take a kick, but he still kicked 6.
Yeah, great effort.
For the visitors, 3 to Camerotto, 2 to Brett Loughton, who looked very, very dangerous, 1 to Infathong the Sandal, 1 to Sean O'Leary, 1 to Adam Sheridan, who kicked an absolute perler from the boundary line. Probably the goal of the day, Sheridan's.
Yeah, good goal.
And I've got to say to you, Mitch, the game has been played in an absolutely fantastic
It's nice to see them all here shaking hands, Noel, after the game. We are neighbours, only just a torpedo punt away from each other, and we see a lot of these blokes, and it's that's what GDFL footy's all about.
I might just say one thing. I still think this game should have been played on Sunday.
Well, we thought about that. Noel. The only thing again, and probably with hindsight, with Geelong being down at Cadinia Park. But it's very, very difficult for the boys to get up and go to work the next day and all that sort of stuff. So it was weighed up.
I must admit, even though Geelong are at home today, big crowd here.
Good
crowd here.
Yeah, I hope they all come back for a drink.
Beautiful. Okay, better players. In my opinion, better players for the home side. Certainly, I thought Steve Sherwell played a better game than he has been in the past. Yep. I think he's back in town against Sherwell, which is a good sign this time of the year. I also like the work of Pat Burns. Knocked up getting handballs out of packs and scragging blokes. I like the work of the rubber man, Andrew Atchison. Christian McFarlane, very handy contributor. Fanning in and out of the game. Probably just a burst there before half-time where he had the ball on a string. Peacock, very solid in defence. Liked his game, as I like Chris Martin's game too. Did a very good job, Chris. Bradley was nice and handy on the wing for a tall bloke. Very tall winger. Stevie Ardo played a very good game. Matty Gardner, good. And, you could nearly name them all. You can't go on and on and on. Christian Hyland was good. And, of course, you've got to put Cowans down because he's kicked 6 goals. For the visitors, Camerotto, really, with 3 goals and did a lot of work in the engine room in the first half, was very good. I like Brett Loughton, as you called. He looked very dangerous there at one stage for the Suburbs. Thought he could have turned things around. The Sandal was in everything, but his work went a little bit astray because of his kicking. I also thought, unusual, but I thought Sheridan was very quiet today for a... I know we know he's capable of that. And the boy they moved from full back to the forward line and looked dangerous in the last quarter, Mocker Stevenson, I thought he played a fairly good game, even though Cowans kicked 6 goals on him, or probably kicked 5 goals on him. Yep. But I still thought he was very handy. And... I liked Alfie Delmonico's game, and I thought Scotty Ferguson, when he went onto the ball, did a very good job. So, your best...
I thought Michael O'Leary's second half was good. I also thought that the young fellow we called a fair bit, Shane Bailey, I thought the fellow with the ponytail, I thought he was good when he came on the ground. And just on the Thomson side of things, I thought Glenn Wilkins played very well all day. I don't know whether you've mentioned him at all.
No, I didn't.
And I thought Timmy Gardner was sensational.
Yeah. You want to give your votes?
3, 2 and 1. Gee, this is fairly difficult, but...
this is for the Promoted Clothing and Sporting Company Trophy and Guest Video Award.
Guest Video Award. Well, I might be biased, I don't know, but I thought Timmy Gardner, who runs as hard at the body from the start of the day to the end of the day, would be my 3. I thought Pat Burns for his work in the packs and on the ground and with his handball, and a lot of the times his handballs didn't go to people simply because he was... they didn't expect him to be there. And I tossed up between Loughton and Andrew Aitchison for my 1, and I thought I give Aitchison my 1 simply because Loughton, when the game was there to be won, I thought Peacock, I don't know whether it was through a little bit of both, a little bit of Peacock's good play and a little bit of poor delivery by the Eastern Suburbs boys that caused him not to be really influential in the last quarter.
Okay, so your 3 3 to Highland, 3 to McFarlane.
No, 3 to Gardner.
Timmy Gardner.
Yep.
2 to Pat Burns.
Yep. And 1 to Andrew Aitchison.
1 to the rubber man, Andrew Aitchison. Right. I gave 3 to Gardner.
Geelong lost by 4 goals. I've had a news flash.
I gave 1 to 3 to Gardner, and I did put Loughton in mine.
Yeah.
And I gave 1 to Pat Burns.
Yep.
So that makes Timmy Gardner a clear winner of the award on 6 votes. Second best man on the ground was the coach, and the third best man will probably go with the winning team and give it to, even though I gave 2 votes to...
They've both got 2.
To Loughton, I would have to give it to... it's got to go to probably the winning side, so...
they're both good. I just thought that Loughton probably, when the game had to be won, Noel,
Yep.
probably through no fault of his own, wasn't there.
Yep. So that's the way it goes. 3 to Timmy Gardner, 2 to Pat Burns, and 1 to the rubber man, Andrew Aitchison. On behalf of Brett Revere, this has been Noel Fanning.
And John Mitchell.
Thank you very much for listening to our broadcast. The tape's still available. This is Guest Video Production signing off until next week. And next week, I think you'll find we're going to go out to Anarchy. Anarchy and Bannockburn at Anarchy.
That'll be a good game.
Okay, thank you very much.
I hope Noel isn't too drunk down. What's the name? The big fella.
What big fella?